Thanks for being here with us tonight on your Sunday. I'm Cody Proctor. COVID-19 and the vaccine has been a hot button issue, to put it mildly. One Spokane area man was among those hesitant to get the vaccine or didn't believe they were effective. That all changed when his daughter contracted COVID and received a horrifying diagnosis. Our own Ian Spay spoke with that man today, and he's joining us now in the newsroom with this father's warning for other parents. Ian.
Good evening, Cody. Jeff Trefry said he originally thought the vaccine was ineffective or unnecessary, but then his 18-year-old daughter contracted COVID-19 and was soon in the hospital with a grim prognosis. Now he's sharing her story in an effort to prevent others from going through the pain of seeing a loved one battle the severe effects of COVID-19. Jeff Trefry says he used to be against the COVID-19 vaccines.
I was an anti-vaxxer. I posted stuff on Facebook talking about how COVID wasn't real and it was just another virus and they were blowing it out of proportion.
Trefry thought the vaccine was ineffective or that it was just a way for medical companies to make money. But then his otherwise healthy 18-year-old daughter Jaden started feeling sick.
September 1st was the first sign of any issue, and that was just a small cough. It wasn't really anything even that I would normally go to the emergency room with. And then on the 22nd, she was COVID positive.
It started out with mild symptoms, just a loss of smell and taste for 2 days, and she started feeling better. Then, Trefry says she started showing flu-like symptoms 3 weeks later. They took her to the emergency room for other symptoms, but later took her home. Then, after more emergency room visits with more symptoms popping up, they took her to Multi-Care Spokane Valley Hospital. Jane's condition had taken a turn.
I got the most gut-wrenching phone call a parent will ever receive. They told me that my daughter was in the CCU and that her prognosis was poor.
Jaden was diagnosed with multisystem inflammatory syndrome, a condition where swelling happens throughout the body, brought on by her COVID-19. It usually happens in children under 15, and according to Trefry, it led to a buildup of fluid in her chest, causing her to need the help of a ventilator.
This is a horrific, horrific thing. When your child opens her eyes while grasping her chest, begging for air, I don't want any other father or mother to have to go through that.
Trefry said he started feeling guilty about his former anti-vaccine views. He says he got vaccinated originally because he wanted to be able to stop wearing a mask in certain places. But now he's sharing a message with his fellow parents.
If you're on the fence about getting the vaccination, this isn't about you. It's about our children. And this is happening all over the country, all over the world.
His daughter is recovering, and it's believed she shouldn't have any long-term effects from her battle with COVID-19. He also wanted to share a message with those who have cared for his daughter.
I love you and thank you. And I can't express how much you mean to me. I can't put into words. There's actually a sign on the front of this building that says heroes work here. That's not even close to the truth. I would multiply that by 10,000. That's what these people are.
One more thing we should mention is that Jane didn't have any comorbidities or underlying conditions when she contracted COVID-19. She is continuing to recover from her battle with COVID in the hospital. And if you're interested in getting vaccinated, one resource is the online Washington Vaccine Locator tool that will show you providers with vaccination appointments available in your area. In the newsroom, Ian Smay, KREM 2 News.